going on, guys? So, I hope you guys watch the fitting videos. Yeah, and here we are now with what's in the bag and how we ended up here. So, after the fitting, I talked to a guy that works with some tour players, and I'm going to potentially insert his text conversation here. Maybe not, but I was looking at the Mizunos because, man, I hit those Mizunos really well. The 241s and the 243s, really nice, really nice. Like the S3s too, but he was recommending the combo set of, I believe it's 241 and 243, but hit those really well. They felt great. In fact, I do have the chart of my shot dispersion and all that information from the TrackMan, so I'll insert that so you can take a look at that and see that while the feel was great, it wasn't necessarily the one that I hit the best, right? Still working through a lot of things in the swing, but what I ended up with was not the Mizunos, because the gentleman that I talked to spoke of quality control issues, just general diminished quality overall in what Mizuno had been offering. I'm not a Mizuno player. I've always wanted to play Mizunos, but never took the leap. I was playing Cobras, the MIM tours before this, and so I even had an option to pick Mizuno at that time. It was a JPX Hot Metal, I think it was. I forget which one it was. I have to look it up. But that was the only time I had an option for Mizuno from a fitting, but ended up going with the Cobras, which I like the feel, but the shaft was all wrong, which we find out. But the gentleman I spoke with said just the quality control is like, I can't recommend for you to go with Mizuno right now, and I can't recommend for you to be the first in the product line to get the first iteration of this new product line, not knowing what could happen. Could be great, could be terrible. You don't want to be that first guy. That was his viewpoint. So in hearing what his recommendations were, this is what we ended up with. So I am now playing the ZXi 7s from pitching wedge to 4-iron. I've switched. I've always played Cleveland wedges, except for like the last couple of years. Last year, playing TaylorMade wedges, and so I switched back to my Cleveland Zip Core RTX 6. I saw the RTZs, cool, but I'm gonna stick with these right now. Definitely feel like what I'm used to. And I've got 52, 56, and 60. So I've got that. And for the big sticks, see a driver, gone with the GT2 with the Ventus Fujikara Red 6X. And in fact, that's the shaft for all my woods. And I have the GT2 in all. I got the GT2 3 wood, and I've got the GT2 hybrid. And this is it's a 21 degree. These are great clubs. So this is a 4 hybrid, right? And I've got the 15 degree GT2 3 wood. So I've got the whole Titleist family in GT2. Strixons in my irons, and my putter. It's a weapon from God. The Odyssey 11. Center shaft. Love the center shaft. Love these. This is a great one. I would like some different markings for alignment, but it's a really great putter. So that's what we got. For the irons, we went with the NS Pro Modus. We got the Tour 105X in the shafts. That's pretty much it. So far, we've had some great results, and I'll talk about those more in the next video.